Next year will be sudden and it will be massive. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, The Wealthy Mindset. It's yours truly, Money Making Mitch. And as usual, guys, this is not financial advice. Please do your own due diligence and research. Tell me if this sounds like a company you should be selling your shares. Or if it's a company you should be buying more shares at, especially if you don't have enough shares right now. This is a company that is being heavily supported by the government because it has a winning business model. And I've said that many times. It's the difference to the Western form of capitalism where we just continuously bailed out failed business model with tax dollars, especially here in America. People property taxes just keep skyrocketing because of that's one of the reasons, but there are many more reasons to that. When it comes to NEO, Chairman William Lee, the emperor himself, and CATL, the largest battery maker in the world, Chairman Robin Zhang, met with high-fare government officials on Wednesday, excuse me guys, to discuss expanding cooperation in new energy vehicles and battery swapping services. And batteries, well, you get the point. It's the only way forward. You see, the phone that I'm holding in my hand, when the battery's done, I have to throw away the phone. It used to be a time when you could replace the battery if the battery can no longer hold a charge, which I've done before in the past. But that does not align with Western form of capitalism. They want you to buy a brand new phone all over again. Just like with the cars, the EVs with Xpeng, Li Auto, Tesla, Xiaomi, you name it, you have to get rid of the car. After 8 years, the car is worthless because the battery costs as much as the car. NEO is the only way forward. It helps with battery degradation. It helps with resale value. So, as the two companies, NEO and CATL, deepen a partnership that began 7 years ago. 7 years ago. I didn't even know that, guys. Haifei, the capital of Anhui province, is home to NEO's 3 electric vehicle production plants. However, the relationship between NEO and Haifei extends beyond manufacturing. Yes, the government in Haifei and the partnerships goes beyond manufacturing when it comes to NEO. In September, NEO announced an investment agreement with 3 Haifei and Anhui-based investors for its China subsidiary, NEO China. Haifei New Energy Automobile Investment Fund Partnership, Anhui Provincial Emerging Industry Investment Company, and CS Capital Company committed to investing an aggregate of 3.3 billion yuan in cash, while NEO invested 10 billion yuan to subscribe for newly issued shares of NEO China. Meeting with Haifei government, Haifei Party Secretary Fei Gayun held a working meeting with both delegations on Thursday, according to local media outlet. Fei said the city is developing emerging industrial clusters, guys, in new energy and intelligent connected vehicles, and expressed hope that both companies would increase investment and jointly build an integrated and symbiotic industrial ecosystem. How you like them apples? You see, next year is going to be massive for us, and no one can stop that. No amount of propaganda. Even remember when I was telling you guys when the Western media here, like Bloomberg, CNBC, the rest of them were saying China's economy is spiraling downwards. And I told you guys it's a lie. And China keeps growing, and they did it this year again, and they're going to do it next year again. And they had 1 trillion already for the year in a trade surplus, while America had over 400 billion in a trade deficit up to July. Imagine what that deficit will extend to by the end of the year. Zheng and Li said Haifei has strong development momentum and a favorable innovation, listen to the keyword guys, ecosystem. With the new energy vehicle industry showing strong growth, Robin Zheng, the founder and CEO of the world's largest EV battery maker, received one of the first NEO ET9 vehicles last April, with Li handing over the keys at the Shanghai Auto Show. During Wednesday's meeting, the executive said they are willing to deepen pragmatic cooperation in areas such as new energy vehicles and battery swap network services and low-altitude economy. Partnership history. CATL has supplied batteries for NIO since the automaker's first mass production vehicle, the original ES8, launched in 2018. The relationship expanded significantly in early 2024 last year, when the company signed a framework agreement focused on long-life battery technology, tailored to NIO's swap network. Because the batteries charge slower in the swap station, causing less battery degradation. And under the deal, CATL committed to developing battery systems with extended service lives for NIO. Upcoming models addressing concerns about replacement costs and residual value, degradation from battery attenuation. In March 2025, the partnership deepened further when CATL announced an investment up to 2.5 billion yuan in NIO Power, the EV maker's battery charging and swapping unit. The two companies said they aim to build the world's largest, the world, not China, the world largest battery swapping network and promote industry-wide standardization. Keyword here, guys. Through exchange and cooperation in technology, capital, and business, cooperation in technology, capital, and business, NIO and CATL will achieve a synergistic effect where the whole is greater than the sum of its parts, NIO said at the time. Unbelievable, guys. Unbelievable. But yet, the Tatavoshan will tell you it's not a buy. He wouldn't touch it. Shortly after the investment announcement, NIO Power Chief Shen Fei, a longtime executive who runs the battery swapping network, who took over Onvo, left the unit to lead the company of Onvo. Chief Financial Officer was named at the replacement. Competing swap networks, the collaboration comes as both companies operate separate battery swap networks. CATL unveiled its own, the Choco, for the low-end segment, and NIO is servicing the high-end segment. That's why Firefly has been seen testing on the 5th generation swap stations, because it is designed as a premium little EV. Wrap your heads around that. Next year, when we roll those 5th generation stations out, which will be swapping the vehicles in about 87, 89 seconds. Whilst our Tesla boys and the rest of them wait in the freezing cold to charge, our boys will be swapping and going about their way and doing their business. Time is money. I hope you guys found this video yet again to be informational, inspirational, and motivational. If so, guys, don't forget to hit that thumbs up. It takes a lot of time to do these videos and the editing. And if you haven't yet subscribed, you might want to think about doing so, because in this channel, we are waking up the middle class for the first time to get a major piece of the pie from the ground level up as to how the games are played on Wall Street. And like 50 said, we get rich or we die trying, guys.